Alright, happy Friday morning to you all. It's a little overcast today. I think this is going to be the story for the next day or two. It's supposed to have rain tomorrow, but it kind of blew out of the forecast, I guess, and now no more rain, which is good. Yeah, I'm not complaining. It's just going to be dreary, I guess. The weather's nice, feels good. 66 degrees, feels like 76 because it's humid. And I've got work this weekend, unfortunately. I'm not going to be able to be out and enjoy it, but 91% humidity, yeah, it's thick. Yeah, gotta work. Trying to get as far ahead as possible so I can afford to coast through the month of June for the Cannonball trip. It's coming up fast, man. It's already March 7th. Yeah, March 7th. So 3 months I'll be on the road. I don't know if you guys can hear that cam chain in this thing. It's kind of noisy, scrapey sounding. It goes away after it's fully warmed up. The oil is still pretty fresh. It's only got 500 miles on it or something like that. And valves are in spec and all that, but it's just getting noisy. So I really do need to pull this engine apart and put the little timing idler, you know, the tensioner wheel and stuff in there. Maybe I can tackle that project before it gets too close to Cannonball time, because by like mid-May I'm not doing anything else new. I'm clearing the slates, trying to make sure that I've got all my logistics nailed down for the month-long cross-country trip and back. I don't remember what we figured, 5,800 miles or something like that's what's going to be. Took the little Cub for a work commute yesterday, all the way to, where'd I go? Down to Micro Center, that's where I went. Well, that was a mistake. Oh man, I didn't realize yesterday was launch day for the new AMD 9070, whatever the graphics card is. The line was literally out the door, wrapped around the building, and even if you were just going in for normal shopping, you still had to contend with all the exit traffic. So you could bypass the line to go in and just shop. But getting out was the huge queue, like 45 minutes just to get through the checkout lanes. Had I known, I would have timed that a little better. Gone on a different day. Yesterday, the day before that would have been fine. Everyone gets so wrapped up in these launch day things. I don't know why you can't just wait a week or 2 weeks or whatever it is. Gotta have a new graphics card now. NVIDIA did a release earlier in the week. I think it was Monday, and they're sold out of all that stuff now. But apparently they got a lot more of these AMD cards, the Radeon cards. I asked the guy as I was walking in, I said, man, all these people in line, and you guys normally don't have that much stock in the new product, so but a bunch of people are going home empty-handed. He said, no, we got a lot in. We got hundreds of those cards, so cool. Good for the people who are shopping, that sort of thing. I haven't really kept up with all the game card technology, all the GPUs and stuff over the last, I don't know, a couple of years. The NVIDIA RTXs were always the cream of the crop for gaming, but now AMD seems to have kind of overthrown them a little bit. Even the Intel Arc graphics, was it the B8 something? I can't remember. I can't remember their model numbers, but the B series cards are apparently pretty good for gaming. But all the stuff that I do is video production and all that. I don't game anymore, so the NVIDIA cards with the CUDA cores and the NVENC, NVIDIA encoder. It's kind of the standard for most of the editing software and encoders these days. Ray tracing is supposed to be faster on that new AMD card, but that's really only used for games. I feel guilty when I sit down and play a game, so much so that I won't even get started now. It's like, it's almost a dread, you know. I know I'm wasting time. and we're all wasting time in some capacity or other. It just depends on where and how you want to waste your time. Maybe when I get my eyes worked on and my vision is a bit sharper, I might appreciate gaming again, but I'm not really, I don't think I can sit there and devote all the time to that. My vision is just fuzzy enough that I can't pick out the fine detail in the games like I used to, because I was always in the first-person shooters and stuff that's very, you know, high detail, and that makes the difference in seeing someone hiding around a corner or motion or something like that that tips you off to an adversary that's going to get you clipped. So once my vision kind of softened up enough that I was having to squint at the screen or get really close to it, and then it's not comfortable anymore, then screw it. Need to get my order list sorted out for the PCX as far as spares and whatever I'm going to need for Cannonball, because some of the parts might be really long lead now. I think I've actually got enough spares to do the Cannonball, but just to be sure, you know, I need to order a couple more belts and maybe some variator components. Everything else should be fine. Tires I've got. Gotta think what else there is, but yeah, I need to go through those lists, because I remember 2 years ago when we were planning to get out, well, and even 4 years ago in the 2021 Cannonball, we ordered stuff and the lead times were so long because of C-19. It was just crazy, you know, like 3 months, 4 months to get stuff in from Japan or Thailand or wherever the sources were. And now with all the tariffs and stuff like that, I don't know what that's going to look like. I know the tariffs on most of the countries are reciprocal, so, you know, the higher they're charging us, the more we're going to tariff their stuff coming in, which is going to raise prices all the way around. There's no doubt about that. And the only ones that make out in the deal are the government. The people don't really get any benefit out of that, because the product is going to go up. The manufacturer's not going to lower their prices to accommodate. It's not going to happen. So you always end up paying more as the end user, but eventually, with enough pressure on the larger ticket items, manufacturing can be brought back to the U.S. instead of outsourcing everything to somewhere else, which I get from an economic standpoint. You know, they're just, it's the corporations that have outsourced all their stuff, they're just exfilling all of our money to other countries. That's all there is to it. And fattening their pockets here. But I won't get into politics. So, I don't know what that's going to mean for parts and sub-assemblies and all that. I know that semiconductors and things like that, a lot of stuff are going to be subject to tariffs, but I don't know about all the other parts, like, you know, consumables, tires, brakes, you know, belts. I don't know. I'm sure they're going to go up commensurately, but not really sure. That asshole behind me has almost hit me twice. Patient prick. I mean, literally got within 3 inches of the back of the bike multiple times. Back the f*** off. And right there, that one. Aggressive shit munch. If you're late for work, get up earlier, you asshole. Hurry up and wait, dumb f***. Nothing but a parking lot up there. Excuse me. The residual congestion in my chest just doesn't want to die. It doesn't want to go away. Mornings are always worse for me, and then middle of the day I kind of clear out a little bit, and then late evenings, as the air gets colder, denser, whatever it is, I always clog up again. But good old morning rush hour. It's much busier on the access road today than it typically is, so I'm guessing there's an accident up on I-10 that's making everybody stay down on the surface street. Yeah, must have been an accident back there because traffic's finally moving this side of whatever that blockage was. I'll go ahead and do it on and off. Okay, time to go to work. Okay then. Can't forget the phone. Hey man. Feels great out here. 78, 79 degrees. 3:24 in the afternoon. Can't do my can't thumbprint in. I gotta take off my glove. I was gonna do the weather report, but too bad. I know it feels nice. That's all I need to know. It's been really overcast all day. About lunchtime, it was so overcast out here. Very thick, very heavy, dark clouds. I thought it might rain, but no rain. Just very, very overcast. I don't know what the deal with Google weather is lately, but it's very strange because on this phone, it'll give one forecast. On my other phone, which is a Google Pixel, it'll give a totally different forecast. I mean, totally different, like, you know, different rain percentages, different humidity, everything, and they're in the same place at the same time. It's like, all right, you know, make up your mind. But we had rain in the forecast for Saturday, and then looked at it this morning and it said there was no rain for Saturday. But then if you scroll through the hour by hour, tonight starting around midnight, we're supposed to have like 40% chance of rain. So how is that Saturday no rain? I don't get it. Strange. Anywho, it's going to rain later tonight, most likely. And then I've got to go to work tomorrow morning on my least favorite part of town, all the way over on McCarty. I'll be over there all day at customer site doing a network cutover and a revamp. So hopefully that goes smoothly. I think it'll be fine, but it's an unknown because we haven't physically torn into it yet. We're going to do all that tomorrow. Taking all the new switches and APs and everything with us. I believe a new firewall too. I'm not sure if we're switching our SD-WAN connection to a different provider profile or if we're staying with the same one, but yeah, anyway. We are switching gears. We're going to re-IP that network over there. Got a few dozen machines, not a huge network. But hopefully that goes well. And then Sunday, I've got another job, Sunday and Monday, over in the Galleria area here. So I'll be working all weekend. We going? Come on. Somebody at the front of the line on their phone. Come on, people. Get off your phone. And I'm stuck in the middle of it. Can't go anywhere. It's the guy right in front of this truck. Yeah, on the phone. Thanks for that, dickhead. And then two people run the light.
A few moments later.
Hey, everybody on their damn phones today. She had her phone in front of the steering wheel. Get off your phones. What is that? I just don't get it. People are so attention deficit brainwashed into staring at that little digital screen. They can't come to a stop in traffic and just sit there and wait and pay attention to the traffic and the light. No, they've got to get some kind of entertainment up in their face. It's that dopamine level dropping off, you know. Come on. Learn to be by yourself. Learn to be bored, okay? Just chill out. Don't have to have that phone in front of you at all times. Half tank fuel, 57.8 on the trip. It's about right. 115 to 120 a gallon is what I usually get mixed surface street and highway on this. Highway, straight out, you know, just flat out, wringing its neck, it'll get 109. That was the average that I got around the country in Cannonball while pulling a trailer. 109 was my average, 109.1. But around town, I usually get considerably higher than that because I'm not pulling that boat anchor behind me. The little SurePax trailer isn't all that heavy, but for these small engines where everything makes a difference as far as your drag, you know, especially aerodynamic drag, that trailer really does slow you down. It's like pulling a sail. home again. Friday afternoon in the big city. I wish I could say it's weekend and I was preparing to do fun stuff tomorrow, but it's just going to be work. But I'd rather be busy than bored. I need to make money, so. All right. I bid you all farewell. Thanks for tagging along, and I will catch you for the next one. Hey, Grace. Hey, Grace. How you doing? You feeling okay this afternoon? Huh? Feeling okay this afternoon?